Welcome to St.Beavers-burg, where today we are going to build a communist utopia from the ground up.
Yeah, and we'll get it right this time. We're just going to have, I don't know, a little bit less starvation than they did last time.
And we'll make sure that anyone who opposes us disappears, and we'll make it seem convenient and coincidental. Now, we start off with this lonely settlement, but we have a 5-year plan to turn this little peninsula into a wonderful, productive society of beavers that will provide great resources for the motherland.
Come on, we've got to start cracking the whip. Got to get them busy.
We start by building lumberjack flags, because of course we need wood. Wood is a staple resource. Of course we would need water pumps as well.
Oh, so we're going to start some major deforestation here, because the beavers are sort of equipped for that.
Ah yes, they have the tools to do so. We are going to destroy this environment and mold it into the perfect utopia.
So, are we going to have some nuclear reactors down the bottom there?
No, these are actually water pumps. Although they can serve as that function as well.
You could retrofit them with some sort of uranium, plutonium core sort of thing.
Absolutely. We make everything modular here.
And even what, are you going to build a missile silo? Now you're thinking.
Well, that's actually a small water tank, but it can also double as that.
No, hear me out. What you could do is you could enrich the uranium, plutonium down in the reactors, because you're going to convert them to, stuff that glows in the dark, and then you can make like weapons to point at people that disagree with your perfect way of doing things.
Yes, and of course we need to make an industrial log pile.
Because we're going to kill the whole forest. Excellent.
Yes, and we also need to mark tree cutting area, which will be the entire area.
They're marked. They're doomed. Excellent. Okay, so
they had it coming.
They're still just milling about. What's
even
the
deal? Children are milling about.
Well, that's what coal mines are for. You put kids down the coal mines, don't you? You're going to do that, sure.
Eventually.
Okay, all right. Well, they sound happy. I mean, they've, under our wonderful. How long are we going to work these creatures for?
Well, ideally, we want them to live for as long as possible so we can milk them. I have an idea.
Oh, you mean harness? Sorry, you meant to say harvest their potential.
Yes.
Excellent.
And I have a feeling that this little beaver, Natasha, will make a perfect assassin.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's obviously the name you would choose for a female assassin. That's excellent. Okay. So, and that tower. Just tilt it down for a second. Oh, yeah, getting vibes. That's perfect. You want one of them on the horizon.
Next to a fiery mountain.
Next to it, okay, maybe you could build one and then fill it with realistic lava or something.
Now, of course, these beavers are going to need housing. And they're going to need lots of it if we're going to have a productive society. So
apartment blocks. Excellent. Out of concrete? When do we build the concrete plant?
Well...
No, just hear me out. You want them all in the same spot. So, instead of having security cameras everywhere, you could have half a dozen watching the whole population. Anyone steps out of line, you can handle that immediately.
I actually agree. We can even build a little camp off to the north. And
a camp off to the northeast?
Yes.
Like snow, cold?
Yes.
Lack of food?
And
that straightens out lots of people that have problems with the way you do things.
And after we make the beavers march thousands of kilometers to get there, they'll be very happy to work there. Of course, they will work there on their own free will.
I felt the same way when I was a kid. I had to walk 50 miles through snow to get to school. So by the time the survivors make it to the camp, they'll be more than happy to sleep in log cabins that don't have any heating and cabbage soup. That's very comforting in the middle of a minus 20 degree winter.
Speaking of soup, unfortunately we don't have beetroots.
Okay, well, that's a danger because we don't have the camp to sort of keep them in line, and if we don't get the beetroot happening soon, they'll be unhappy.
Although we do have a little thing called potatoes, which we mean.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes, we can combine the water and potatoes to make potato soup.
Because we don't let them have religion, do we? But they can have vodka, can't they?
Who mentioned vodka?
No, well, that's the only thing we're going to let them have.
It can even be the de facto currency.
That's brilliant. They could pay school teachers with it.
Oh yes.
You could even pay for toilet paper with vodka. That was a thing back in the day.
What a smashing idea! We should absolutely implement this. And the beavers will go to sleep soon. I think.
You're gonna let them sleep.
Nah, make the work hours 24 hours a day.
Brilliant, excellent. Keep them going. And only the toughest will survive.
This reminds me of a city to the south called St.Beavers-burg.
Listen, what you could do. You could take the whole Spartan 300 thing. If only the toughest survive, they breed, and then if any of their children have a spot on their cheek or 3 eyes, just make them go away, and only the toughest beavers survive. What do you reckon of that?
I think it's absolutely smashing idea.
Excellent, like a whole valley full of children's skeletons or something. Didn't quite make the grade.
We can even decorate houses.
This is St.Beavers-burg or whatever they say when people try and pick a fight with them or something. All right. So you've got the all-watching flaming eye to make sure they're remaining productive. That would sort of keep me on the go.
Later, when the tech tree evolves, we will eventually replace this with a massive high-resolution camera.
Excellent. You sound a bit like the Australian government. No, we won't go there. All right, keep going. So, we haven't got nuclear power yet.
Yes, we're currently working on that. We need to be as productive as possible in order to crush the Huns.
Well, look, now here's the thing: if we don't have electricity soon, we can't make cars. And back in the day, that place, the Soviet Union, you have to wait 5-10 years for a car. So, at the very least, they shouldn't have to wait any more than 3 years for a car. We're going to have to just get a giddy up here.
These beavers are not being productive enough.
I don't think that they are worthy of you.
I think we should put them in work to death mode.
Work to death mode. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, cool. That's it. That's better.
It's amazing what you can make beavers do when you have a gun pointed at their head.
And the thing is, we haven't even given them food and stuff yet.
There could be a famine, although I think that won't be a problem.
Well, this is real power, because you haven't even treated them well yet, and they're already working hard.
Because we are a modern beaver society, we do not produce beavers like those horrible, dirty Westerners. In fact, we produce beavers by an invention called breeding pods. Breeding pods. Yes.
You understand that this is a kids' channel. We can't actually have anything. There's nothing this is okay.
Yes, but they
do know how babies are made. This is not going to be anything inappropriate.
No. These breeding pods make beavers for the beavers. So that the beavers can remain productive as possible.
Okay, they don't even have time to get pregnant. You've got them that busy, hey?
Yeah, even the women will work as snipers in our wonderful Red Army.
Excellent. All right, now... no, I'm still getting used to this concept. I thought how traditional babies are made is weird. This is weird. So we're going to make them like clones from Star Wars.
Yes, absolutely.
Or we could make robots.
Don't mention anything from Disney. You'll get sued.
We need to get to the next tech tree. We can make robot beavers. Like dun 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 with like red glowing eyes. I reckon that'd be the go.
And they can even be made of metal.
Yeah, liquid metal beavers.
Yes, absolutely. And we can crush those Huns with them.
The Huns. Oh, we haven't gotten it, because that happened in the Middle Ages, didn't it? That's sort of all the dudes on horseback with bows and arrows and stuff that just sort of trumped the Roman Empire, or nearly did, had them by the throat. Okay. All right. So when do we start making the vodka?
Well, currently the farmhouse is on the highest priority as possible.
That's really cute. I like how we call it a farmhouse. It's better than saying workhouse.
It's better than saying work camp.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. So as long as they don't know, and anyone who does know, we just make them disappear. Excellent. Okay.
The beavers are not productive enough. We need to build more lumberjack flags. We need to make all these trees disappear.
Okay. So now, have we got the power generation going? They're dragging their feet. See that one over there? What's his name? We're going to keep an eye on him. That one up at the top of the tree there. That one there. Yeah, that one. That's it. Point the camera at him.
Constantine.
No, I never trusted him.
He's homeless.
No, see, now he's working. We have our eyes on him. We're going to need some political officers to give this guy a beat up the backside. See now, yeah, I've worked a plan of them. It's like when I worked with millennials. At the moment, you can get them to work as long as you bust them when they're playing on their phones. Then they'll turn around. Oh, look, I was just wiping down the bench. See, he's smart.
We'll keep it. What's this?
Natalia.
Okay.
She's probably texting
Where's
her
our
friends.
wonderful beaver Victor? Where's Victor?
Victor, okay. Now what?
They're hungry.
They're hungry.
They're hungry.
There's just no pleasing some people, is there?
These ungrateful brats.
Yeah, they're just not worthy of it.
They're not pulling their weight.
Okay. So have you got like a capo, a boss beaver, a commissar to sort of chase them around and motivate them? Now, no, we could probably forgive them. The sun's gone down and they're still working. You don't reckon you're going to let them sleep tonight, do you? Nah. No, just keep them going. No.
Sleep is for Westerners.
No, we're going to have to build that camp because they're just laying down on the job.
They're exhausted. They're exhausted.
No, weak as the yellow stuff. Look, what we're gonna
have to reduce the work hours to 17 hours a day.
Oh wow.
That means we won't be as nearly as productive, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, all right. Maybe there's some sort of limitation. Maybe we need a mod in the game that would enable beavers. We need those. We definitely need those. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 robotic beavers. That's where we have to go. Okay?
It's the only way to remain productive.
Yeah.
We finally have the industrial farmhouse done. Now we can plant, not potatoes, carrots. We can only plant carrots for now, otherwise we will starve to death.
Carrots?
Yes, we don't have a grill.
So we're going to enslave rabbits and have them do all the work. We're going to be their beaver overlords. So there's whole tiers of different levels of oppression here we're working on.
The rabbits aren't beavers anyway.
What about a cheese factory? Get the mice working under the rabbits as well. They really are weak, aren't they? I mean, they look stocky, but we really need those robot beavers, don't we?
This kit is 2 years old and unemployed. That is disgusting. That useless bum needs to go.
We got to get that coal mine cranking. No, uranium up there in the hills. I know it's up there to make our reactors.
The kits must start working as soon as they are born.
If you look at that, we've got the eye of the watching them, and they obviously don't respect us. You need to build a statue of their leader so they can then worship and then live in fear. Because even an eye of terror on top of the post there is not enough to keep them going.
I think today has come to an end, and therefore this episode shall as well, and we shall continue the Great Leap Forward and the 5-year plan. Thank you for watching. Peace out.